Wilson. I was just shooting.
Oh, okay. Check.
Wilson is the Legion. The Wilson, I didn't touch it.
You need to.
Same with this one, I won't touch it.
All right, sir. You're in this video because this is your gun. So, you know, we've been here. They can see you, but it's 360 camera, so this thing is crazy. You don't know how this is gonna be posted, but it just tracks everything, and I don't have to do all the following.
There's my wife.
Yeah, she is back there. There's Cam. So you guys know I'm the budget guy. You like this shirt, by the way? My wife made me. I mean, my wife bought it for me. Real men marry nurses. Pretty, right? And something that I like visually, but you know how I am. It's just one of those guns that. Yeah, it could hurt you. $4,000, you say?
$3,000.
$3,000.
For what they are, they're good.
$3,000.
Good price.
And you know, we shot a video. I had a brief moment of shooting a staccato, and I said, "Hey, I like the staccato," but I thought at the time that was a $2,000 gun, and this is a $3,000 gun. Now, would I ever need a $3,000 gun? Probably not. Yes. Okay. Cam says yes, but I can tell you, there's just some things about these guns that when you mess with all types of, you know, budget guns and Glocks where you just feel like that looseness. I mean, some people rely on Glocks because of that looseness, not to get jammed up. But this gun right here feels like it is so tight. It's crazy, but at the same time, buttery smooth. So, like butter. So, because this is Rich Steve's gun, come on over here, sir. I want you to run that for us.
Oh, you don't want to shoot it?
Now, I do want to shoot it, but I want you to run it because... Is that some kind of special ammo?
Nope.
Okay, so it runs off of regular old reloads. Was it what?
I refuse to have a gun that has to have special ammo.
If it don't run good any ammo, I don't want it. So we're gonna see how it runs.
It does shoot high.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't mind the shooting. We just were talking about how the gun shoots a little bit high right now, but because he just got it. But let me get some ammo real quick. Nice to see you, man. But yeah, man. Oh, it's still got ammo in it.
Yeah.
Is it still got one in the round?
Okay.
All right. Still got one in it. I think it's the first time I ever held a gun with such a large magwell on it. But it feels like it just grips into your hand. And this honeycomb checkering on this thing is crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that. That thing is crazy. I like it. It feels good. Not a huge beaver tail sticking out. I mean, not a huge backstrap safety. Is that actually a backstrap safety?
It is a backstrap safety, but it's very minor.
It's minor. Like, it doesn't even stick out. Like, I wouldn't even know that thing was actually a safety. But I do feel that it's moving when you press on it. Very minor. But like I said, when I grab it with my hands, it presses right in and it sucks into my hand.
Yep.
So it is. It feels good. It feels good. I don't know. I mean, like I said, this texturing it grips my fingers and everything. I know if I'm running a lot of rounds, I get that, they call it that Glock bite.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would feel after running. I don't know how many rounds you run a day. But I don't know how you feel running this all day. But and it's got that big old. I see what you mean. Let's see. Yeah, it's high.
But if you aim center of these close ones, you'll.
Yeah. How are the irons? Because I'm not even going to use this.
I don't, because I actually just switched the back plate out, but I didn't switch the fronts out, so this is still low. So
okay, yeah. I got you. So it is, let's see, if I'm doing this, aim at the bottom. It is, I don't know, it's fairly high, so I'm going to try to put that down at the bottom of the plate and see what happens. Yep. All right. Did I hit it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Actually, and the recoil on this thing is like ridiculously soft.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I mean, for what it is, because of the weight of the gun, it's like ridiculously soft. What kind of mags does it take?
MDX.
MDX,
but it's standard, or MBX, sorry. But it's standard 2011s.
2011, okay.
Any normal
ones? Okay. So all those staccato mags and everything they run on this?
Exactly.
Like I said, super large magwell. So
you can get a smaller one if you want to carry it.
Yeah. I mean,
know that I carry this, but you can.
No problem at all finding that every time. Like, no problem at all. And if I did miss it, you know, I might have other issues, but weight-wise, not the lightest gun. I'm always like holding it out like this. I mean, would definitely have to get used to it. And we didn't run a full mag. How many rounds does it hold?
They have 20s, and I have a 26 also.
20s and 26s. That sight, you said you got a backplate on it. So one of the things that I noticed is that's one of the things that I kind of don't really like about a lot of guns is when the cut doesn't, when the cut cuts in the back sight. So you got to remove the back sight to put the optic on. This one, did this come with this plate or?
Yeah, you can order whatever plate you want for it for whatever footprint.
Yeah.
It comes with a gun.
Yeah, I'm a fan of like built-in optics, but I mean I know a lot of guns come with this back plate, and we are running the Hollow Sun competition right now. Nice big. I don't even like another thing we talked about. I don't think we mentioned that, like how, what's this one compared to the Vutatu? Like the Vutatu is like 56 millimeter ring or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a huge ring.
Yeah, there's one bigger ring on this one as well. But I'm using it for carry just to find it quickly, but that runs like right around $400, I think it is.
Yeah.
So
$400.
Yeah.
So definitely, like I mean, when we say $3,000, is that the entire package, or is that just
$3,000 and then the
optic?
sight?
So yeah, then you're close to the $4,000. Machining on it, like I said, you would have to actually be able to hold one of these and feel like that's just so ridiculously. You ever see those guys that go?
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, but it feels like you can do that. I mean, like just snap it and it would go in, but because that is so buttery smooth, and it feels like it's rolling on like ball bearings. Like it just feels so tight. It's rolling on ball bearings. I know somebody made a comment that yeah, the staccatos are cool until you get a drop of sand in it. I mean, I'm probably would be scared to even drop it to be, you know, because it's a $4,000 gun. But yeah, that's to be expected. But for what you get and the feel of it, it just feels so good. And that's why I said, you know, a lot of guys are like, oh, you know, $4,000. I mean, if you're competing and this is going to be tight, where it's going to put those rounds where you want them to be, the weight of it. And what were you saying about the porting? Like you said something like,
yeah, because they have a lifetime warranty from the factory. So like this is lifetime warranted, and you can send it back. $140 is they'll do a V6 porting, so 3 holes here, 3 holes here, angled outwards, so it pushes you inwards. Real nice. Right. $140 is the porting and the return shipping.
Nice. 140.
Yep. 140.
I mean, you couldn't even do that with a Glock, to be honest with you. Yeah. You ain't gonna get a Glock ported for $140.
Right.
So I mean,
and
part of that
the warranty because they're doing it.
Yeah.
So
part of that initial cost goes into the modification, you know, future modifications, which is actually, you know, it adds to the justification of wanting to buy a gun this expensive. Is it custom trigger, or do you get what you get?
You can customize whatever they have, but like that was red, but they got a million different colors. But it runs like 2.5 pounds. So
right. Oh, I didn't even realize it was that light. I hate dropping. I don't like hammer fire guns, but I hate like dropping the hammer on other people's thing. But I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, you gotta do it this way. Oh yeah, we're cold. Yeah, it's light. I didn't realize it. And
the reset's quick.
The reset is. How do you tell the reset on a hammer fire?
Back
yeah.
While you're holding.
Oh yeah. Some hammer fire like. Okay, so let's drop it. Then you got to pull it back. Drop the hammer. Pull it back. Oh, why holding it? Same way you do with a freaking pistol. Let's do this again. Let's do this. Okay, we got it. It's the hammer, sir. It's the hammer. I'm not used to the hammer. Okay, so now we're going to drop it and we're going to let it go. Let's see where it is. And people like to hear that little click.
Yep.
Let's see if it clicks. Yeah, and it clicks like crisp. I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to try to do it with the other hand. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to hold it back. I'm going to do it this way this time. Let's see if I can do it this way. I want to see that reset.
Mag out will be easier.
Oh yeah, there's a mag in there. Let's get that out of there. Thank you, sir. Let that down. Then we'll hear that reset. Let's see if we can hear. You probably can't hear it on the microphone. But let's see. It's like right there. I mean, it's like nothing. And the take up, boom. You see that? I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just like showing you where it would break, and it broke. So that is awesome. Yeah, I mean, for $4,000, man, I don't know. Maybe if I hit the lottery, maybe, or, you know, somebody gets me one of these things. But
if you're gonna get a nice custom 2011 straight out of the box for $3 grand, let's just say no optics, whatever, just the gun itself, you're not gonna find a better deal. Yeah. And then if you're at $140 now, you got it ported. You're not gonna find it. Not a staccato, not nothing.
Yeah, and I take it from a man who owns like a lot of cool toys. So if he's got it, you know, a lot of times, like I said, I don't want to make a a call on a gun that I don't even own, or I don't make a call on a gun that I haven't compared to a lot of different guns. But he's got a lot of cool guns, and if he says this is badass compared to the Staccato, I'm gonna take his word for it. One thing I do know, if I do get a 2011, I did want to get one with a bull barrel. So this one's already got the bull barrel. I want to try to, you guys can see. I'm gonna put that. I don't want to flag. I don't flag can back there. You can see that there's a bull barrel on that. I didn't want to get the barrel bushing. I used to carry. I mean, I say carry, but for about a short period of time, I used to carry a Kimber, and when these 2011 started coming out and the price of 9mm versus 45, I was going back and forth like, what do I want to shoot and the cost. Yeah, now that these are out, I definitely want to try getting back into that 1911. And another thing about the 2011s, which 1911 for me and pretty much any gun I want to run, or even a shotgun or whatever, it's got to be capacity, because a lot of 1911s are like that 7 or 8 with the long ass magazine sticking out of it. So this is 17, you said, plus 22 plus, yeah. Double stack. I also thought, like, when I was thinking about this, is how thick a double stack would be on a 1911. But if you're used to carrying a double stack, anything else, this is nothing. Like, it doesn't feel bad. Like, I know on my my FN 545, it feels chunky because it's 45. Right. This is nothing. It feels really good in the hand. And like I said, the picture and the presentation on it is crazy. I like it. Only loose points for me because it has a plate to mount the optic on with a kind of a fixed rear sight there. So as long as, not knowing the gun or owning the gun, as long as when I put the right plate on here and I put that front dot, it's a fiber optic front dot, by the way, in the center of the sight, as long as it hits the target, I'm cool with it, and I don't got to adjust it. But sometimes depending on the gun, you got in your eye and your vision, you got to drift a little bit. So that would be the only thing. I would want something that was probably driftable or adjustable so that I can get it right for me. And I think in the last video you were talking about how you had shrapnel in one of your eyes, so it's a little bit different for you than it is for me. I am right eye dominant, so I tend to struggle with some stuff too. But like I said, whenever I go up on this, it looks like it's lining up pretty nice. I like it. So I don't know, man. Like I said, if you are interested in a hybrid DS9 from Masterpiece Arms, which until Steve told me, I thought they made those crazy like Mac 10 style guns with all the different calibers. This might be the thing for you. I love the accents. I love how the silver works with the black. What is it? Is it what is it called, Cerakoted, or is it
yeah, it's a black Cerakote with stainless.
Okay, yeah, black Cerakote. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Cerakote. I do like the more durable, like the DLC coatings and stuff like that, but I mean, it looks good. It looks really good. So man, there you go. That's the Masterpiece DS9 Hybrid. Beautiful gun. Feels good. Probably would look very good sitting in my safe like this as a safe queen or on a frame somewhere. But I always appreciate when guys let me shoot their shit, because I ain't ready for a $4,000 gun yet. So hey man, thanks for watching the channel. I gotta make it see everybody because it's 360. See ya. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Appreciate it.